video, I'm going to explain the many benefits of Apigenin. Now, the first one is mitochondrial regulation. So Apigenin is found in parsley, chamomile, and celery, and is known for its anti-cancer and pro-apoptotic effects. Or pro-apoptotic means programmed cell death in cancer cells. Apigenin is involved in the electron transport chain, and it can modulate cytochrome C release from mitochondria into the cytosol. So basically, cytochrome C release into the cytosol has a lot to do with whether a cell goes through apoptosis or if it doesn't. In some cases, it's better for the cytochrome C to stay in the cytosol and to not be released. So tumor cells, they often retain cytochrome C within their mitochondria, preventing apoptosis and contributing to immune evasion. Basically, when apoptosis does happen, the cytochrome C oxidase is released into the cytochrome. And this leads to apoptosome formation, caspase 9 activation, caspase 3 activation, and ultimately cell apoptosis. So Apigenin actually induces cytochrome C release in tumors. It disrupts the mitochondrial membrane to temper. It also promotes the translocation of fat and back, therefore facilitating cytochrome C release and making tumors go through apoptosis. Desensitize tumor cells to FASL-mediated cytotoxic T-cell killing, which is otherwise suppressed in the tumor microenvironment. So basically, FASL is like it's pretty much so the FASL is on the immune cell, and the tumor tries to hide the FAS.
FASL, the death receptor system. Tumors evade immune attack by blocking this pathway. To trigger apoptosis, FASL must disengage.
The tumor. So,
cold is my weapon,
the tumor knows how to hide
so is nature's power.
Apigenin
disrupts tumor evasion,
so that it can't
restoring
be seen
immune
by hiding its FAS away from the FASL on the. So as a result of tumors going through apoptosis, they cannot recruit TREGs any longer, because tumors recruit TREGs, and TREGs,
is a key immune checkpoint. Tumors exploit TROL-A2 regulatory T cells. These TROL2 kill from effector T cells. Now enter Sub-Zero with a giant pineapple. Bromelain, the enzyme in pineapples, can help break down tumors. Nature meets science in the fight against cancer.
TREGs will steal the IL-2 away from T cells. So Apigenin can synergize with other compounds such as sulforaphane, bromelain, and together these interventions restore apoptotic signaling and immune surveillance. So caspase is often enhanced by potassium caspase modulators, because potassium
is alone in the extracellular matrix, struggling to trigger apoptosis. But apoptosis needs magnesium. Potassium can't act alone. Freeze cancer cells. Magnesium activates the caspases. Caspase is ignite. Now apoptosis begins. Potassium and magnesium together, cell death is
also
inevitable.
Magnesium needs vitamin B6 to work. So it's vitamin B6 and then magnesium and then potassium. Also vitamin D boosts magnesium, or was it magnesium boosts vitamin D? So another mechanism of Apigenin is that it can help dissolve blood clots. or short for vitamin D receptor, has a zinc finger DNA binding domain, allowing it to regulate gene transcription. This leads to the expression of MMP9, that is short for metallothionein. MMP9 is a protease that degrades extracellular
MMP9.
matrix components.
It dissolves
like
fibrin,
and fibrin,
but plaque is building up, clogging the artery. Enter Sub-Zero, armed with a giant zinc supplement. Zinc supports
fibrin.
MMP9 to break down fibrin,
remodels clots by breaking down fibrin, and also extracellular matrix in thrombi. So MMP9 supports clot resolution, can also destabilize clots, but excessive MMP9 can increase bleeding risks because clots were trying to stop the bleeding in the first place. Now, a way to have more higher bioavailable plasma levels of a free bioactive iron is with quercetin, because quercetin inhibits the UGTs. Basically, a UGT is something
Apigenin,
that actually
powerful flavonoid, but it's inactive because UGT stops it. UGT enzymes glucuronidate Apigenin, tagging it never reaches full activity. Then, quercetin arrives. It inhibits UGT. Apigenin breaks free.
Apigenin to do its work, so quercetin can help by inhibiting UGT. Therefore, this can raise plasma levels of free bioactive Apigenin so that it can enhance its biological effects. Something else that can inhibit UGT is also a piperine and a black pepper. Because piperine also helps curcumin, but in this case it's Apigenin. So getting the UGT out of the way so that the Apigenin can be in its bioactive form.
Stops when joints restrain. High testosterone short by absorption. Enter Sub-Zero, bringing quercetin to the rescue. Quercetin enhances magnesium uptake and restores balance. Balance restored. Zinc controlled. Magnesium flowing.
If the zinc is too excessive, I have a video on that, so check that out. Okay, now there are also these transporters for Apigenin, which are MRP2 and BCRP, or ABCC2 and ABCG2, so which in principle could increase the intestinal absorption of Apigenin. Or, in other words, by reducing MRP2 and BCRP, this can actually enhance Apigenin's intestinal absorption. One is piperine. Multiple studies show that piperine inhibits MRP2 and BCRP. Another thing that can reduce MRP2 and BCRP is β-catenin, which is a flavon or a flavone. Another one is soy-derived phytoalexin, shown to inhibit MRP2 mediated transport. Other flavonoids that can reduce BCRP and MRP2 is crysoreol, pinocembrin, and other methylated flavonoids. So basically, in theory, by reducing MRP2 and reducing BCRP, this is supposed to increase the intestinal absorption of Apigenin. Okay, so the best form of Apigenin is in its cyclodextrin complex form. So it has a better bioavailability according to studies. Oral absorption is higher when Apigenin is delivered as a cyclodextrin complex because its improved solubility has to do with low water solubility, which increases several fold when complexed with CDs or cyclodextrin. So according to lab research, cyclodextrin beta increases water solubility of Apigenin by 30-50 fold. Another form of cyclodextrin is a hydroxypropyl beta, has higher solubility and better oral bioavailability, and the other cyclodextrin form is sulfo-butylether, so sulfo-butylether beta cyclodextrin, and is useful in injectable formations. So a recap is Apigenin is good for facile. Apigenin helps immune cells see tumor cells. Apigenin helps express the FAS of the tumor cell on the outside so that the immune cell can see the FAS with the facile. Piperine helps Apigenin absorb. Also, cyclodextrin, the three types, there are three different kinds, is a better form of Apigenin in order to be absorbed. So that's it for this video. Leave your comments down below about any of your own insights. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next video.